Life in isolation, guys. So I figured I'd have a beer right before dinner. And one of the companies that I really admire a lot, Yuengling, has a black and tan. I saw it on the shelves the last time I was at the market, so I thought I would pick it up. The black and tan has their porter, which is a dark beer, and their premium beer, which is the tan part. And I figured I'd kick it. Edgardo, hola, and Matthew, cheers. Another week begins. Let's see if I can pour this well without it exploding. Look at that, guys. Cheers to you. But no, an American company, 1829, I believe in Pottsville, PA. And they make a wonderful product. And I've never tried this. So I figured I'd do a little bit of a live and see how everybody's doing before a little pizza delivery. It's very nice. I like a dark beer, like a Guinness, but I really like the smooth taste of Yuengling beer and their porter combined here in this black and tan. Different from a black and tan that you would see if you went out and bought it at a bar. There would be a layered effect. Salud! So how's everyone doing? Does anyone have any coping mechanisms that they've developed while we're sitting in isolation? Jameson and Coke. All right. Jameson and Coke. There you go, bruh. Fine in self. You are, Matthew. You're fine in self-isolation. Many of us are, but I tell you what, as the weather gets better, a lot of folks are going to want to be out and about and do things. That's going to be the biggest temptation. Hopefully, we won't have to stay isolated for very much longer. Let's hope so. Hearing that numbers in New York, at least new cases, and some of the data seems to be heading in the right direction. Oh, nice. Barbecue kebabs. So my coping mechanisms so far have been popcorn, have been pizza. I like to order from a local place that we go to, supporting them in this time. And that's a big thing, guys, supporting the local businesses that you frequent, because the economy's really coming to a standstill. Milo the Gamer, what's up, brah? New York cheese, New York Chinese food, yes. Yeah, Edgardo, where are you now? Where are you based? This is really good, by the way. Oh, in Baltimore. You're not too far away. How are things in Baltimore? You're originally from Puerto Rico. Nice and quiet. Yep. It's been quiet pretty much everywhere. It's interesting to see how quiet people are behaving. Well, that's good. Zachariah, what's up, bro? And Hakeem, what's up? From the Netherlands. Cheers to you. Beer is great. It really is. And I like Yuengling beer because it's nice and smooth. And also because of the story behind Yuengling, an American company um, over from, I believe it was England. I could be wrong about that. But they came here and settled in 1829 and developed their brewery. And one of the last American breweries. Nice story and a good beer. Very smooth. And this Black and Tan is very nice. My day has been good, relaxing. Took Percy out for a couple of walks, threw the ball around. You're gonna go outside and have a beer and smoke a cigar. It sounds great, bro. You should invite me. Zachariah, where are you based? Zach. What part of the country or the world are you in, bro? Maybe you already went outside. Oh, you're in Houston, Texas. Anywhere near Sugarland? I have some friends in Sugarland. Houston, Texas is a greeting, Steve W. What's up, bro? I haven't seen you in a long time. Where have you been? North Houston. Houston has some traffic, bro. And I'm from New York, so I know traffic. And Houston has traffic. You dudes, you people have some traffic. So you're spread out with traffic. And Steve W., where have you been? You don't even comment. I've released a car video. I don't even think you commented, Steve. But greetings to you. So do you like beer, Steve? Traffic is terrible. It really is. Let me see if I can get Percy to come in here. I will do that. Edgardo, when it's all over, I will do that. You know, I was saying yesterday that when this is all over, I'm going to take a tour and meet up with a bunch of you people. Oh, man, Steve, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're back. Percy is the best. Let's see if I can get him to come in. Hey, Percy. Percy, come. I don't know. Come on. Come on. You're being requested. Come on, Percy. Come in. Come in, bro. Come on. Come. Come up. Percy, up. Up. Come here. Come on. Here he goes. Here's Percy. What's up, bro? He's the star of the show, Percy is. He's my boy. I'm a Percy fan too. Come on up. Come on up, bro. This is my boy. He's my boy. Right, Percy? Percy is a coping mechanism. You're a coping mechanism. And he loves to be with his pack. Right? All right, you can go back and be with Mama. You can protect her. Mark Cole, what's up, brah? Just chilling with my man. You a good boy? He loves the camera too. All right. I'll let you go back out. Go ahead, bud. You can go. That's my boy. So, Steve W., I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better, and I'm happy to have you back. I haven't done many more car reviews, Steve. I'm still kind of focused on my shaving stuff and trying to do some live stuff. I'm working on my list of YouTube videos or YouTube people to follow during your isolation. Interesting people. Well, thank you, Zachariah. I love creating different things. I wish I had time to do more stuff. Like I'd like to do travel stuff and food stuff and kind of combine those with car reviews. But, it takes a lot of time and a lot of finances. Neither of which I have a lot of to dedicate to this, but we'll see. Remember to like the video before you leave, guys. If you haven't already. Well, no one has. No one has liked the video. And where's B-Man? You went to culinary school. Well, that's cool. Oh, thanks. This hat is from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. My girl got this for me in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. It's got the Jackson Hole leather patch, and it's a waxed hat. Oh, thanks, Steve. Were you on that live? I didn't see you come through. You noticed the new light Yuengling, 100 calories. I didn't notice that. This has, I believe, I want to say it has 150 calories a serving, but I could be wrong. So I want to hear more coping strategies. I've got popcorn, I've got Netflix, I've got Percy. He's like a therapy dog. Who else has a coping strategy for life in isolation? Long walks, not in populated places, driving. So you get in the car and just drive somewhere. Mark Call, walking your dog. Mark Call, what kind of dog do you have, brah? And I got, Mark, by the way, I got your notes on YouTube. I didn't look in that section, the community section. So I will be sending you out what you requested, brah. I'm sorry for the delay. Sean Flannery, Vinyl Records. Yeah, nothing better than vinyl. What else? What else are people doing? Staying away from news, I would hope, because that's not going to get you anywhere. Mr. Pimps. Pulling out the old DVDs from the pimp. Oh, Boxer and Foxhound. What does that look like? That's got to be a nice, interesting looking dog. A Modelo. Oh, Zach. Zach is chilling. Chilling like a villain. Smoking cigars. Yeah, I saw that about Corona. No more Corona production right now. Isn't that something? I mean, look, the numbers have probably been off for lots of businesses. Going to the trail a lot, Pimps. Yeah, getting out, going to the trail. That's good. Yeah, 64 pounds. Your Boxer and Foxhound. 64 pounds. Aren't dogs just amazing? I like Modelo, yes. Is you on drugs? Danny K, what's up, bruh? I'm not on drugs. I don't do drugs. Never done drugs. And I'm not saying that to disparage people that do drugs. When I grew up, it was like, yep. When I grew up sort of in the 70s and 80s, right? Mostly, and the big, Ronald Reagan was like anti drug campaign. And we had the war against drugs. I think I just took that stuff to heart. Nancy Reagan, that's right. Nancy Reagan was the best. Nancy Reagan was the best. And I was like, I watched a lot of TV growing up. And I took all those PSAs to heart. This is your brain on drugs. She was an ambassador. Yes. So very elegant and classy. I do remember the DARE program. You're right. You don't want to be out of control. The dog Gruff. McGruff. Yeah. I remember the dog McGruff. So the answer to the question of the dude before, well, I am not on drugs. That's not getting me through isolation, I'll tell you that much. He-Man didn't do drugs, that's right. Danny K. What's going on with Danny K today? Danny, if you got here a little late, I'm enjoying a Yuengling Black Tan beer right before the pizza gets delivered. One thing that I want to talk about quickly before I go, guys, is you know them. Alcohol is a drug. You're right, but I don't do a lot of alcohol either. I can't really. It doesn't agree with me, so I'm never out of control. Yeah, Home Depot and Lowe's are making a killing. You're right. But the one thing I wanted to talk about before I go, you know them and I know them. We all know them. And my mom went to school initially to be a nurse, a frontline worker. We've got nurses and doctors and PAs and even people to just clean in the hospital that are going and risking their lives. And that's what they do. I mean, they signed up for it, but they didn't sign up for this. So if you know a nurse or a doctor or anyone associated with a hospital, just let them know how much they mean to us all. And, we need to give them all a big shout out. What do I think about Trump demanding 3M? I think the 3M story is a tragedy. I've heard both sides of the story. I think that he's right. If it's true, I think it's right. But I don't like to get too heavy into politics. I just think it's a tragedy to, if you had orders with, your own country, with the native country, and you side with the whole, the cash, and send those masks out of the country. I'm not down with that. But you'd have to, and we will all find out what's going on. Andrew, what's up? What's up? 3M made us all mad, and we won't forget. We will not forget. This is a Black and Tan from Yuengling beer. Your wife made you a mask. Well, that's great. You got a very nice wife there. No more sticky notes. Why no more sticky notes? Do we run out of sticky notes? Oh, 3M. Yeah, that's right. Well, there's going to be other manufacturers that make sticky notes, bruh. Yep. I mean, 3M, that is a PR fiasco. That's a PR dilemma to have. But when it comes down to it, we all have to band together. All right, we only have 3 likes, and I see 11 people on. Zachariah with the sponsoring of the show. Thank you, bruh. Thank you for sponsoring today's show. Microwave popcorn and The Hateful Eight, one of my favorites. When you watch The Hateful Eight, there's 2 ways to watch it on Netflix. I don't know if you know about this. There's the extended version, and there's the regular movie. The regular movie is 3 hours, right? But the extended version is like episodes, and each of them is about 50 minutes. So it's more footage. And it's enjoyable to watch it. There's stuff. Milfman 1986. What's up, bro? Never buying a 3M product again. And I tell you what, those masks they were showing looked good. The cool mask. It's a shame. All right, I get one more like. Anyone else have a coping strategy? Pimp, you don't know about 3M? I thought you were the guy that asked. No, it was Edgardo that asked. So 3M makes a series of products, but one of the products they make is the protective masks that everybody wants. And I've heard, and it depends on where you hear it, but I've heard that they had a large orders from American states, let's say, and they did not fulfill the order because they gave a cash buyers from out of the country. They gave priority to the internal customers that wanted the masks. 3M says that wasn't the case. This is not a political show, but if it's true that they sent masks outside of the states because they got cash, and again, I don't know that for a fact, but people are very mad at 3M. And if it comes out that they chose profits over, the people here, there are 15 sides of every story. There's an interview on Fox News. Yep, there's lots of information going on. Alex Stark. What's up, bruh? What's up? Alex Stark, what are you doing to cope with life in isolation? So next week I'm gonna give you guys a list of people on YouTube that I follow, that I like to watch, just to help out. Yeah, I bet you were furious. Danny K, yes, she works, and she's in marketing too. Self-trunculation. Yes, your wife can get a shout out. What is her name? Lenada? I'm shouting out to Edgardo's wife. I think it's Lenadia. Andrew, what's up? Definitely Netflix. Netflix is like a lifesaver, isn't it? There are so many great shows on Netflix and all different, documentaries. Edgardo's, you know that you've got a great wife, Edgardo, because she's your wife. Buy books. I don't watch Angry Grandpa. Cigar Vixen. Where do I get that? On YouTube? What's up, West Combs? What did I think about the Tiger King? I thought the Tiger King was, I want to keep watching it. TED Talks. The Tiger King, guys, was the first couple of episodes, you're kind of like, what? Your wife hooked on those Japanese shows. The Japanese, is it the Japanese cooking shows? Yes. Top 10 cartridge razors and my favorite creams. All right. Amazon Prime is good. In fact, I have an Amazon Prime link. If you folks aren't on Amazon Prime, drama shows, YouTube. I tell you what I've been doing, because I've worked from home for a long period of time, and what I find to be, who's gorgeous? Sach and Jan, what's up, brah? What I find to be very helpful, if you're working from home nowadays, is to get up and act like you're going out. Because we've been through this now for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Some of you are just starting to get into it, but I'm telling you guys, you stay in your sweats all day. You got the regular account. You need the Prime account, bruh. I'm going to leave a link for a free trial, 30 days of Prime. McMillions is a great, yes. McMillions. My boy Mike Vance hooked me up with McMillions. That's insane. Danny K. Thanks, brah. Thank you, brah. And thank you to everybody for joining me on this. I'm going to go pretty soon. Oh, I didn't do my thing. I didn't do my thing at the beginning of the show. Oh, Cigar Vixen is gorgeous. Okay, I got to check it out. Who made the signs? I made them. I did years ago. I did the. I was a Big Brother fan, and I did a bunch of signs like this with little faces of the Big Brother cast. You like that, Danny K, don't you? Tested. Keep pushing play, Mark Call. Keep pushing play. I'm going to wrap it up in a couple of seconds. Oh, I'm a Prison Break fan. Yes, I am. I forgot about Prison Break. That should have been on my list. That was a great show, man. Prison Break. I'm watching a show now called The End of the Bleeping World on Netflix. It's 2 seasons. It's an English show, and it's a little out there. But, unfortunately, sitting home, you're going to find yourself running out of things to watch. Danny K, I'm about to receive a Meat Lovers pizza. Half Meat Lovers and half plain pizza. And I'm going to head to that now. I just want to, in summary, I want to tell you guys about the Yuengling Black Tan. Very nice beer. Yuengling, American manufacturer, since 1829, Pottsville, PA. Great drink. It's their porter, their dark beer, and mixed with their premium beer. Goes down smooth. Very nice. And that's really what I wanted to do. Meat Lovers Pizza is the best. Right? You want me to take pics of the pizza? I will take pics of the pizza. But I want to thank everybody for joining today. I want everybody to be safe. A special shout out for all of our frontline workers, the nurses, doctors, the folks that clean at the hospitals. You know who you are. We love you guys. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good fight. Everybody keep washing your hands. I will see you tomorrow. But in the meantime, you know what to do, guys. Keep pushing, play, and Zachariah, thank you for sponsoring the show today, brah. I'll see you again. Take care. Life in isolation, day, whatever.